gracious me!
What is going on, guys? I'm here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. It is still Thursday, but I'm recording the start of Saturday's Road to Glory. I am all over the place. Don't worry, I will get to your comments in the next few minutes. But first, we're going to complete Fernando Torres' flashback card, and I'm going to open the packs for you right now. So, I hope I've bought what I need. Maybe. I completed this. All I needed to complete this was the Coleman card. You would have seen that in yesterday's episode. And there it is, ready to submit. We get a 45k pack back for that. I had to buy Kagawa, which cost me, I think, 27. Oh, wrong button. 28 and a half, which is, for an 85 rated inform, that's actually pretty good. And I think I may have had to buy Quaresma, and then everything else was pretty much already in the club, apart from Benzema. So, yeah, not too bad. We've done alright there. That didn't really cost me that much. I'll just submit that one. It cost me about 40k, that SBC, that section of it, which isn't too bad. Like I said, gives us the 45k pack, which we'll open in a second. This was expensive. There we go. I got confused then for a second because I forgot I actually needed Glick and Carvajal because I just used them in the other SBC as well. So I am going to give up my red Fabregas, and I said when I picked him that he was going to be submitted into the SBC. I thought I meant the Icon SBC, and then EA released this. So I had to buy pretty much everyone there. That Fabinho isn't our actual Fabinho, as you can see. I have played 2 games with him, but he's not my actual Fabinho. My real Fabinho is on my transfer list. So it is what it is. Let's submit that. We get a 55k pack for that. But more importantly, we get Fernando Torres. That is what I really, really wanted, because that now means that we have 2 Liverpool legends in the club, Steven Gerrard and Fernando Torres. Unfortunately, I had to get rid of Jari Litmanen, but it's not all doom and gloom because his SBC is yet to be released, and I would imagine, given the fact that it's only a 90 rated card that is available on the market for like $500,000 anyway, he's probably going to be very cheap, so it's going to be one of the ones we can complete relatively quickly. But there he is, though, our new striker, Fernando Torres. Ibra drops to the bench. It is my dream one day to get Ibra and Fernando Torres into the same team together. Nakata is now within touching distance because I can go and build that team quite quickly. It'll probably cost me the best part of 100k, but it'll leave me with around 250, which is nice. So that, yeah, this is going to be the team. We have to go get our Fabinho back off the market, off the transfer list, sorry. Let's go special. And there he is, Fernando Torres. I like it. Right, let's get Fabinho back in there. Then we'll go open the packs. Then we have to jump into some Foot Champs gameplay. He sold for 555k in the end. I'm not happy about it. I didn't want to sell him, but it was either that or just let Fernando Torres slip through my fingers. And I didn't want to let Torres slip through my fingers. So, yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. But like I said, Jari Litmanen's SBC hasn't been released yet. So at least we have that to come, and we can pick him up again, and he'll be a permanent part of the team, because obviously we won't be able to sell him even if we want to. Right, so Fabinho comes in, and there he is. That's the team for the weekend league. Of course, we do need to give him a chem style. I'm going to review him, though, so I'll do that when I review him. The review obviously went live already, so you would have seen me do it. It's going to be very confusing. I do apologise if it's a bit of a spoiler, but I can't really help it. I didn't want to do that on my main account, and have to do it on this account as well. It would have been pointless. Let's get rid of Nesta and Grimaldo and make it a bit more colourful. There we go. There we go. Not bad at all. Like I said, one day I will fit Ibra and Torres into the same team together, but for right now I'm not going to be able to do it. Lack of icons, I think. So, let's open these packs and then we'll jump into the gameplay. Let's do the 45k pack first, because it's going to be the worst pack no one cares about. And we get no walkout. We get no board, probably. Yeah, probably no board. The promo is still on as I'm opening these. So, you will obviously, well, I say you'll obviously see. You won't see a headliner, but there is a chance to pack a headliner. Saying that, though, we've just got a bunch of non-rares and rares. And if I go and complete Nakata as well, I get half a 100k pack with a lot of non-rares in there. I may do some player picks for tomorrow. And we get this rare mega pack. Hopefully we can redeem ourselves here. Come on, give me a walkout, EA. There we go, a walkout. And we get is an inform. Okay. Okay. It's going to be Finn Bogerson, which is, you know, it's an inform, 84 rated. It would have been nice to have that out of rewards on Thursday. so that I could have used it in an SBC. It would have saved me money, but is what it is. That's 20-something thousand. It's a bit of a shame when you see Inform Walkout and it's one of the poopers, but ooh, baby, that's a great 55k pack. That is unbelievable. Thank you very much, EA. We've got an 88 rated Hugo Lloris. It didn't load properly. It scared me. We got 3 walkouts in one pack. That is the title of today's episode. Finn Bogerson, which probably sells for about 25, 30k. Hugo Lloris, what do you sell for, my friend? About 45,000. I'll take that. Not too shabby, Alonso. Matic sells for about 25k. I looked earlier because I was going to buy him, but then decided it was far too expensive. Actually sells for just shy of 30k. Not too bad at all. And Karim Benzema is just another 84 to stick into the club, which is very nice. And then, of course, we get a bunch of other stuff in here. That is a great 55k pack. A really, really good 55k pack. I probably couldn't have asked for anything better than that. That is sensational. Right. Let's put that in the club. That's redeemed. Because it's still Thursday for me, right? So I've been through the rewards and everything, and I've been a bit deflated because opening an ultimate pack without a board is very frustrating. But we've done well there. We've replenished some coins. So if we sell what we just got in that pack there, that's going to give us well over 100,000 coins. What we just got in that 55k pack is going to complete Nakata for us, meaning we can keep about 320k to do whatever we want with. So that's not too bad. We'll have Nakata on the bench, and we've got another pack to open as well. But without any further ado, we need to get on with it. Let's get into the gameplay. But very briefly, before I jump into the gameplay, I've got to show you the team that we currently have, because I've bought a man of the match card, which you may or may not know if you follow me on Twitter, and I've picked up a lone player just to do a review, but I am going to use all of the games and play with this team for probably 20 games of the weekend league, and then I may change. So, as you know, we have Fernando Torres. He is now on the bench, unfortunately, for the time being, with Ibra and Tevez. George Best has been dropped as well. So, who do we have here then? It's pretty obvious who we have. But we have Marcus Rashford, albeit the loan, and we have Robbie Wilmot of Newport County. His man of the match card was released last night, early hours of this morning, whichever way you want to look at it. And I said on Twitter, when Newport beat Middlesbrough, if EA give Robbie Wilmot a man of the match card, I will play the entire weekend league with him starting every game. And I am a man of my word, if nothing else. So, Robbie Wilmot, for this weekend league, is going to start every single game. Yeah, I know. I may live to regret that. But to be fair, his stats aren't too bad. We'll dive in. I've actually got a review coming out tomorrow morning, I think. So if you do want a sort of a closer look at him, feel free to check out that review. Marcus Rashford is brilliant. Again, the review for him went live earlier, 5 o'clock today. I released that. So, again, you might want to check that out if you want the ins and outs of Marcus Rashford. But it's a very good card. The issue with this Marcus Rashford card for me personally is it wouldn't have... Let me go this way round because I've played a couple of weekend league games already. What am I doing here? Let's go to squad builder challenges. Yeah, the issue with it is I like it a lot, and normally I would, if this was like, I don't know, 2 months ago, I'd be all over this. I'd be like, yeah, we need to do this because this is a good card. The problem, it's not expensive. 83, well, I say not expensive. It's not expensive as I thought it might be. An 83 rated team, okay, 3 informs, fair enough. 85 rated team is a little on the expensive side, but again, it's not the end of the world. You've got an 84 rated team here, but you do need 4 team of the week players, and then again here another 84 rated team, but you don't need any sort of special requirement there, but you get some decent packs back. There's a 55k pack back for that. There's a 100k pack back for the Red Devils SBC, which is very tempting to do just in general. You get Rear Electrum for completing the Premier League, and you also get a 50k pack, so the rewards are very, very good considering what you have to submit to get them. The issue I have really is he would be my 5th choice striker. So as good as he is and as much as I enjoyed him, and of course because we will be keeping Wilmot forever, essentially, I I kind of need someone I can link to play him in, because at the moment we have Gerrard and that's all well and good, but I have no one I can link him to up front to give them the chemistry. So for instance, if I don't play Rashford and I have Ibra or Torres up front, it's sort of tough bananas. They don't get chem. That's the problem I've got here. But for the time being, I'm just going to I'll let the games run down on Rashford. This is going to be the team going into the weekend league. I do have some gameplay to show you, so without any further ado, let's jump into it. I just watched that back and I'm frustrated myself almost, but I couldn't get my words out. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I like Rashford. I would really love to do him, but I genuinely don't see that much of a point in doing it, because I feel like he would be fifth string to Ronaldo, Ibra, Torres, Tevez, and he would only get a game now and again. When I say Wilmot won't ever be sold, I stand by that. He cost me 20,000 coins, by the way. He's about 7 or 8k now, but at the time I wanted to get it. I just wanted to get him done, and I opened a lot of bronze packs. I actually did marquee matchups. I recorded it, but the recording got corrupted, and I would have showed you me buying Wilmot as well, but unfortunately that was in the same clip, so I apologise for that. But we are on about 340, 330, whatever it is, coin-wise. We've sold Lloris and Matic. I've obviously done a few SBCs, like I said, did a few bits of bronze pack methods, some upgrade packs and things. I've got a few packs to show you, or player picks at the end of this. But in general, Wilmot will remain in the side for this entire weekend league, and then he will drop to the bench as a bit of a meme player with Crouch. And then we have Rashford, who like I said, I'd like to do it, I really would, but I just don't think he'd get anywhere near enough game time. And once we can afford a couple of icons, we can easily get Wilmot into that team. The issue I'm going to have is trying to get Wilmot, not Wilmot and Torres and Ibra, just Torres and Ibra, because those are the two that I'd like to put together, but unfortunately I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I actually found that Torres on the left-hand side is far more enjoyable than he is as a striker for me. Ronaldo as a striker has been pretty good today, because I was playing Rashford on the left-hand side most of the time. We won our first game. Bear in mind, we've got Robbie Wilmot as our starting player, and we have Rashford in there as well. I'm switching around to a 4-3-2-1 these days. That's kind of what I'm liking. Rashford was left side, Rivaldo's right side. Ronaldo's the striker. Sorry, Rivaldo is right side. Ronaldo is my striker. And then I have Robbie Wilmot in the middle with Fabinho and Gerrard as CMs. This game was really frustrating. I did actually get a lucky break here, though. Not in the sense that we managed to put it back and win the game, but in extra time, just after the interval, my guy here goes 3-2 up, and then for whatever reason, just randomly, a few minutes later, I was in possession, the game disconnects, and we don't get a defeat. So, I kind of got away with that one, because that guy was good. So we go into the next game, still 1-0, but I kind of felt like I needed to show you. Abdelaziz, I've got no idea how to say your name, I do apologise. He says, did Nakata yesterday, investment in future icon SBC, and meanwhile he is a really good player. Exactly. I've done Torres, but we can still do Nakata. What I'm going to do though, because I've still got like a good sort of nearly 2 weeks on Nakata, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till this Thursday, the next set of rewards. There might be something that pops up before then that we like, that we want to do. And B, I'm not in any rush to get it done. You know, like, it's not a player that I really want to get into the team very, very quickly. I won't start him. He'll be on the bench. So, it's just a player that I'm doing because it's cheap. Look at that goal from Robbie Wilmot. Time finesse on the edge of the area. And it actually made the guy pause the game and leave. What, did he leave? No, he paused it to make a change. I do apologise. I thought he was going to leave. And then randomly again, the game disconnected. I'm guessing that guy that time just left. But every game we played this weekend so far has disconnected. I say that, I've actually played a couple of games after this, but I'm going to save them for tomorrow. But yeah, so far 2-0, and we have Wilmot in the team. That's what I really like about this. Yeah, okay, granted, we've got like 10 other players that are world class and really high rated, and Ronaldo is worth more than most of these teams I'm coming up against by himself. But the fact that I've got that Wilmot card in the starting 11 is making me feel a lot better about playing the game, because I feel like I'm at a disadvantage, even though I'm not really, but I feel like I am. So it's kind of helping me, because I'm not really putting the pressure on me to win, if that makes sense. I gave away a silly penalty there, because in my opinion, it's not a penalty. Well, it might be, but it's not my fault, because I wasn't controlling Skriniar. The AI has done that. Thankfully, I went the right way and we save it. Yeah, but don't worry, I will complete Nakata. I'm thinking, actually, that I will put Nakata into who was the latest player to be released icon-wise? I forget who it was now, but I thought to myself, I kind of want Nedved. I'm thinking of doing Nedved, because you only need 83, 4, and 5 rated team and an icon. So if we put Nakata into that, all we need to do is 83, 4, and 5 rated teams, and we're done. We get a load of packs back. Okay, they're not amazing, but we do get some packs back, and we get Nedved, who we can actually use. I do like Rivaldo, but I can't sell him, so he'll just drop to the bench. But Nedved is a genuine player that we were going to buy a while ago, and it wasn't even the prime. So the fact that we could get the prime, maybe. Someone actually tweeted me earlier saying Nedved centre mid ? So maybe again, he could go into the centre. I don't know, but I would like to get Nedved done. Maybe. Can I do a video on the lone Hernan Crespo? Yeah, I'll try my best to get a review done. I thought I did it, to be honest, but if I haven't, then I do apologise. Then I'll go and do the loan. I think it might be an 84 rated team. That's why I haven't done it. But I'll do it on my main account. I'll get a review out. I'll do that as soon as I possibly can. The problem is EA have released a lot of decent cards over the last couple of days, so I've got a bit of a backlog in players that I'm looking to do. But I will try my best to get a Hernan Crespo review out for those of you who are interested. Make sure you don't submit the wrong Fabinho in the Nakata SBC. Well, he was on the transfer list. I didn't have much of a choice there. It was pretty done and dusted. Please put Kimpembe as your centre-back. No. I'm happy with the team that we've got running right now. And I quite like this sort of... It's a challenge, but it's not a challenge, but it still kind of is a challenge at the same time. Having a 69 rated right mid, by the way, that I don't really take off. He's finished 2 of those 3 games. The only reason I took the other one off is because I wanted to put a CDM on, because he obviously plays centre mid. So I brought Nainggolan on just to tighten up to see if we could hold on to that win, which we did. So currently, but not currently because I've actually played more, but currently we are 3-0, which is a good start, especially with the team that we're running. It's really annoying that we've got Torres, and the only time I bring him on now, or the only time we're using him at the moment and through this entire weekend league, is going to be as a sub, which is really frustrating. But next weekend, we're going to go back to normal, and we will use Fernando Torres as our main, well, not main striker, but as a starter. I did 5 player pick packs to try and get... I actually did these before I did the Torres SBC. I was trying to make it very, very cheap by packing someone we could use in it. So I used all my rares and my non-rares. I spent a little bit on it through coins. Of course, we've sold Jari Litmanen, so we have some surplus coins going around the place. Yeah, I like it. I like the team that we're running right now. The game for me personally is bad, but if they were to improve the accuracy of passes and the consistency of the passes, I would be so much happier with this game. And I think that's the biggest problem right now. The inconsistency of the passing and indeed the defending. And what I mean by that is I don't actually mind AI defending that bad because I can't defend, so I welcome it. Breaking down AI defense isn't that fun, but what would make it a lot more enjoyable is if when you go to make a challenge yourself, if the challenge actually worked, that would be pretty good. The number of times I've made a challenge and my guy is either not bothered lunging, or like to go in for the tackle, or he has and then he just stands there with the ball. My opponent takes it off me and then carries on as if nothing's happened. It happens all the time, and it's one of the most frustrating characteristics of this game, and it needs to be fixed. So if they can fix that about defending, and they can make passes go where you're actually aiming them, then I would actually enjoy this game, because I'm finding it relatively straightforward to score. I'm enjoying the players that I'm using, mixing it up a little bit with a sort of a dodgy man of the match is making it a little bit more enjoyable for me. So yeah, I'm all right with this game right now. I'm doing okay with it, and I'm enjoying myself for the first time in a good month, which is decent. Let's fingers crossed it sort of continues. And I think I owe a lot of it to using a player that I like in real life. Again, it will come back to it, but I know he's only 69 rated and he's not the best. But in my mind, I'm using a really good player, and I have a player from my hometown, which is not something that I've been able to do for 2 years. So I think it kind of adds to... I think EA should make a promo where they give lower league teams boosted stats for their players. So, for instance, pick a player from Plymouth, Pick a player from Newport. Pick one from the second tier of French football, Italian football, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Pick one hero there, make a squad of 23, chuck a couple of SBCs. Nothing crazy. 80 rated, 82 rated players that used to be bronze players. Give the sort of fans of the smaller teams a reason to want to go out and open packs and play with their own. I think that makes sense, and that would be a lot of fun. But that's just my opinion. That's going to do it for today, though. Tomorrow, more gameplay. Like I said, I'm not going to complete Nakata. I am going to wait. The reason I'm going to wait is because we could end up just spending the coins and then just packing things. I'm not in any rush, so I'm just going to wait for rewards. However, if they release anything decent, then we could do it. Who knows? And I'm leaning towards no on that Marcus Rashford, but there is still a part of me that's like, go on, you want to. So I don't really know what to do about that. But feel free to leave your opinion in the comments. If you have enjoyed the episode, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.